The story starts in a small town square on a sunny, peaceful day. Various small children are playing loudly, shouting and running around. It appears that the children are building some small rock piles. Then the adults arrive, chatting in their groups. They begin to call their children to them, however it takes them multiple attempts to get their attention.
People begin to crowd the town square near a large stage with Mr. Summers on it. He's standing at a podium talking to the crowd. A townslady named Tessie runs down to the town square to Bill, her husband. Bill isn't happy that she is late to the lottery, even though he knows he made her do all the dishes and the lottery had just started.
Tessie, why are you late? Come here now and stand with the children. Mr. Summers just began the attendance.
Sorry, dear. I was supposed to do the...
Shut up, Tessie. They're starting now.
Mr. Summers starts reading off a list of the people in the town.
We're done with the rules. Now let's start.
It goes on like this for a good hour or so, with the men of the town coming up when Mr. Summers calls their name and picking a paper slip from the old black box.
When it was Mr. Summers' turn, he stuck his hand into the black old box, intending to cheat and not pick the fateful black slip of paper.
Got to get this secret. Whoops! Ah, dang it. Okay, just draw the right slip. Ah, fudge nuggets.
In the crowd, everyone is whispering frantically, all of them saying what their opinion about the civics activity director was when they had the chance. Joe, a young boy of 9, has never gotten a good view of the lottery and does not know that now the family draws, and instead of waiting quietly, he grabs the biggest rock he can find and chucks it as hard as he can at Mr. Summers. He beautifully misses, but hits Mrs. Summers directly in the head, killing her. The crowd is now finally hushed.
This is a bad time, but it's the only time. I never liked you, Bill. You treat me like a dog. And Mr. Summers, I am in love with you. You have always been married, but now you aren't. I wouldn't want you to have to draw alone. And now, it would have to be you. Bob, will you take me as your loving wife?
Bob, too surprised with everything that just happened, didn't respond, and Tessie didn't wait for him
Now, I
to.
will come draw with you, Mr. Summers.
Tessie regretfully walks up to the stairs to meet Mr. Summers, and both of them nervously walk towards the dreaded box. Tessie was so surprised. She thought that the sacrificing god wouldn't let her go after she expressed her feelings to everyone. "It's not fair," she screamed to no one in particular. She then thought that Bob would be very sad for his not-official wife, and ran over to him and gave him a giant hug. She cried and said she was sorry for him with no wife anymore. She sobbed goodbye and let go. Her last view of everyone in the town was them picking up stones through her foggy, wet eyes. Well, that was Tessie's last day on Earth. She was enraged at the sacrificing god and felt bad for Bob. A sad last day.